Live.
Woo! All right, so we are doing just a super quick recap of JamCon. I highly recommend getting to JamCon next year if you can, because hi Tiffany. This
Hey, oh wow. Hey.
this recap is not going to do really any justice to the experience that we had um, at JamCon. So we're just going to really go over the main points, the big things that are coming our way this fall, and hopefully that helps everybody. So the first thing that we want to talk about is the celebration box. And girls, the room went absolutely crazy. 3,000 plus consultants freaking out over the celebration box. Basically, it's a box that is going to cost $100, and it's going to include an exclusive wrap. This wrap, you can choose it to be either standard or juniors. So if you're hosting a party for a little girl, you're going to want to do the juniors version. Then you're going to get 3 additional wraps. So you could be working with a mom. Say my friend wants to throw a party for her little girl. I can be like, okay, well, we're going to do the juniors version. Now have her daughter pick out 3 more wraps for the party too. The celebration box is going to include a mini heater and application kit. So the birthday girl or the person who's being celebrated would keep that. It's going to come with 10 balloons, and you can kind of see them in the picture there. It's going to come with 8 party favor bags that are super cute. You can kind of see them to the right, so it says the party isn't over. And each of those bags is going to come with an exclusive sample sheet. So it's not the sample sheet that we can order. It's going to be exclusive to the celebration box. It's going to come with a prep wipe, a file, a pusher, and an orange stick, so that the party guests will be able to take that home with them. So this is a great thing. Market it to your friends that have kids about, hey, you can throw your girl, your little girl, a party for $100, and tell her everything that's in it, and it'll super help. So many people were doing this on their own, making their own kits and celebration boxes. So Jambear really did listen to us and stepped up and created one. So yay!
The next thing is our True Shine Gel Enamel System, which I am sure you've heard about by now. We all got to purchase one ahead of time at conference if that's what we chose to do, and I'm pretty sure 99% of people did. This is going to be game-changing in our business. So many times we hear, oh, I can't wear wraps, I do gel, or, you know, I can't get them to stay on, or whatever. So this is going to open up a whole new clientele for every single one of you. So it's super important that you become familiar with this. I'm going to highly stress that I think it's important to your business that you order a kit for yourself, not only for you to practice with, but also for you to have to take to parties. And you can have them just put one nail on to just test it out. This is available September 1st. It will be $120. In the kit, what you get, first of all the products are 5 free, which is crazy amazing. Most gels are not 5 free. We also use an LED lamp instead of a UV lamp, so it's going to be a lot less hazardous, or that they say could be hazardous. And so it's going to be the lowest amount, and it's LED. So you're going to get your base coat and your top coat, as well as black cherry, the color black cherry. So that's going to come in the kit. You can't switch that one out. It's just an automatic comes in the kit. It will also come with a buffer block, 3 orange sticks. So when you're removing, you can help use those for removal, but they also help, you can, once you put it on, if you get any on your skin, just take one of those orange sticks and it comes right off. A cuticle pusher, those awesome rubber cuticle pushers are amazing. A nail file, 12 nail prep wipes, because remember you want to prep your nails before you apply. And then these 50 gel remover pockets, which are so cool. They have like a sticky pad thing on the back, so you actually open them, and each one goes on a different finger. And then they have this like sticky tab thing on the back that holds it on your finger. They smell amazing. They are acetone, but have also added conditioners, and so it's a gentle removal. As always, we always say use cuticle oil, so in this set they've also included a full-size cuticle oil to go with it.
Yeah. I'm just going to stop the screen share for a second so that I pop back up so I can show you. So I know the lighting is horrible in here. Sorry, it's like downpouring. But I did this yesterday. I had 2 girls on my team over, and we played around with the gel. But I have the gel on all of my nails. So I put it on these. This is the gel color that came in the kit at conference, the BU color, and then I also put the gel over my wraps. And I have a weird shaped pointer, so oftentimes I will get like a little bubble and I just fix it using the baggy method, like the next day. So today is the next day, and there is nothing. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like that sucker is on there. And I put the gel over it. Like I applied my jams as normal. Then I did base coat, cure, top coat, cure, and then I was done. And they look fantastic. So that's another thing to do if you have customers that have curved nails and they have to use the baseball method, or they're like, I always get just this one little bubble. Talk to them about possibly using the gel over their nails. Not to replace the wraps, because the wraps are still our number one, but in addition. I'm loving it. Like, I just keep staring at my nails. But, all right, let me pull up that screen share again. Okay, so the next thing, oh, this goes along with what Steph was just saying about the True Shine Gel Enamel. Hi, Amber. Everything is going to be available a la carte as well. You see the pricing here. The curing lamp is going to be $44 on its own. The base coat $20, the top coat $20. The removable pockets, which are going to come with 50, so that's enough to do 10 full jammy curls with gel, but a lot of the times people are only going to do a couple, and that's going to be for $12. Classic colors will be $20, and specialty colors will be $24. And we'll get more information and more graphics on the colors and the pricing and all that stuff. So just a reminder, please don't use any graphics that are in this presentation or any screenshots from conference or anything like that. Wait until we have the official, beautiful marketing materials, because they will be coming. But again, the room went insane when this happened, and all the founders had gotten the gel enamel kits the night before, or the night before, and they all busted them out right when they talked about it, and we were able to see it in person right away. So that was another huge thing about going to conference. We were able to purchase this ahead of time. Let me ask you a question. Similar costs? Yeah, I think so. I know that somebody said that there was a Sally Hansen version for like $50, but again, it's not going to come with everything. It's not going to come with those extra tools, and it's really the biggest thing that I'm telling everybody is it's not going to come with me. So if somebody's like, well, I can get Sally Hansen at this, and I'm like, well, can you call Sally Hansen up on the phone and be like, hey, I need your help? Not so much. So you really want to advertise that they're getting you with their purchase as well. So make yourself a brand. They're getting you.
Okay, so we got kind of a sneak peek at the new Fall 2015 catalog, and there's going to be some changes that are going to affect all of us, and I think in the best way possible. So number one thing is there on September 1st, there will start to be 3 different style boxes based on the quiz results. So a lot of people ask, well, I got trendy, does that mean I get different wraps? And previously, no, it didn't. Everybody got the same wrap. It was just a suggestion on how to style them. Now you'll actually get 3 different boxes based on your style profile quiz. Now, this is going to be kind of fun because you're going to have those customers who are total addicts, and maybe they're going to want to order 2 boxes. Or I know myself, I'm thinking of ways, how can I get all 3, because I don't want to miss out on something. And again, we're girls, so one month maybe we feel trendy, maybe the next month we feel classic feminine. You can switch too throughout your subscription, so that's really cool. You're also going to be able to mix and match any 4 lacquers to create your own set for $54. They added 15 new colors, and I believe that brought the total, because they brought some retired ones back, that brought the total up to 47, I want to say, which is crazy amazing. So the fact that you can mix and match, create your own set is awesome. Maybe throw in a base coat, top coat, whatever. And also now they've brought back retired ones. So you're having that 45 or 47 different choices, which you can use under the gel too. So with the gel top coat. The new catalog is taller. It's going to be the same width. And on the back we have the new photo applications with instructions that look very similar to the application postcard. So that's super exciting, because now that eliminates one more thing that you have to put in your sample packs and your catalog packs. In the back, there will also be a wrap index, so now you can search for a wrap to find out what page it's on. Still will be featured or sorted by color as well. There will be some new categories. So our premium collection will now consist of licensed sorority and collegiate designs. It'll just say, please contact your consultant for more information. So they're not going to list them all there because, as we know, they change and all that. So they still have to go online to see those, and they don't list a price because they want them to talk to you as well, because remember, those do cost more. We have some new finishes. So satin was the one that we got to test out this last month. That's a mix of metallic and matte, goes on super easy. And luster is going to be our newest, and that is a mix of sparkle and matte. So we're all dying to get our hands on that. There's going to be some styling tips throughout the catalog. It's a lot more high fashion looking and not so, pictures. And then starting on September 1st, we will have a new brand book, because our new push with Jamberry is what's your brand. So, whoops.
Sorry, I just had the brand book.
Oh, yeah, so there's the brand book. On September 1st, every new consultant will get that automatically in their consulting kit, but you can also order this on your dashboard under marketing materials. And so it just kind of talks about how to build your brand and what kind of consultant are you and what kind of business do you want to promote. Every single one of us is different, and Jamberry has decided that we want to promote that and let our customers know that we want to enhance their personal style. So how can we better represent our consultants, and how can we better present that to our customers? So super exciting, awesome change.
Yeah, and girls, like, this thing is gorgeous. So I definitely recommend getting it. You're going to see, like, it has different outfits and lots of information on how to represent the brand well. And I really love the first page. It says, you're now a part of something big. Yup, you. Okay, so
this may actually be something, too, you want to bring to your parties. I wouldn't have it out automatically, but, we always get those people that start asking about the business, and so this would be a great tool for you to bring out when you want to start talking about the business and saying how, you are promoting your brand and how we really want to push everyone being unique, because a lot of people think, oh, I can't sell, I can't do this, but really we want to celebrate everyone, and everyone can be successful.
Yes, definitely. For sure. Okay, so the room pretty much loved this too. They shared with us, and now before I talk about this though, this is not to be used for recruiting. This is to be used once you have a recruit and you're like, okay, now that you've joined, let me really break it down for you. The average monthly bonuses.
But also to get them motivated, because some people are motivated by free wraps. Maybe that's why they joined. They wanted the discount. Great. I didn't. I wanted a paycheck. So you can say, hey, let's get you to this team manager level, and here's an average of what you're going to be earning at that level, and that's going to be super motivating. That amount that you see for team managers and senior team managers, that's going to be more than some people make a month. So especially stay-at-home moms. So this is huge. You can definitely use this to keep yourselves aiming high.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I would say, from my experience of being a team manager, that $1,700 is about what I take home every month with my commissions plus my bonuses. Senior team manager, you're looking at about $2,500. Executive, about $3,700. And you can see there that our highest monthly commission, so that's the highest amount somebody who was ranked as executive took home in a single month, was $12,000. That's more than I make in like 8 months.
Oh, stop.
6 months. I make, in about 6 months. Senior executive is about $6,000, with their highest commission payout being $19,000. Lead exec is about $11,000. Some extremely lucky lead exec got $43,000 one month. Premier execs are going to be making about $22,000, and their highest monthly commission payout was $70,000. Like, could you just imagine somebody being like, "Oh, here's $70,000"? Like, it just.
Now remember that we don't take taxes out, so you still should be saving at least 30% for taxes. And I can tell you, when you're looking at that, A lot of it is building wide, but it's also building deep. So you're getting paid on your override. So when you hit that executive level, now senior team manager too. You're starting to get paid overrides on your team. So that means like whoever your team manager is, you get an override on their team and their TRB. And so if you have like 15 team managers under you and you're at a lead exec, you're getting paid off 4 levels deep. So that's where the money's coming in. It's not from your direct sales. It's not from your level 1, 2, 3 sales. It's from your team manager override. So that's why it's really important that we want to stress that you want to recruit wide, but you also want to help your team members recruit, because if you only have level 1s or level 2s, that's not going to get you moving up the scale.
Yeah. And really, like the elite executives, 42,000.
Well, we don't even need to talk about that.
Like and that 117,000, that was last November, right? It was her bonus from November, so she got it in December, and she's an elite executive and amazing. So and we are all girls, all of us have the potential to reach this. But like Steph said, it's building wide and building deep.
Okay, same concept, building your brand, logo usage updates. When I first started almost it was over a year and a half ago, there was no guidelines for us, and then they came in and had really strict guidelines, and now they're starting to ease back up. And so they want us to have more freedom to express ourselves. So what that means is you are now allowed to put text or typing on photos, but there are guidelines, single font use only. So you can't use Arial and Times in the same photo. So you need to pick one of those. They went with really standard ones, so every single person has access to Arial or Times. Can only be on about 35% of the entire image. So the general rule for Facebook, if you ever do like promote a post, they only allow you to have 20%. So Jamberry gave us more, which is great. If you want to think of it in thirds, about a third of the image can be text, okay? You can now, however, add your website and URL to your photos. So if you take a great photo, you're allowed to add your website to that photo, as you should. That's your brand. And then pricing can now be shared, but only full retail pricing. You can say buy 3, get 1 free. You can say $15, and you can put starter kit $99 plus tax and shipping. So keep that in mind. Please don't make any photos that say 20% off or save $5 or anything like that. That's not what is allowed.
Yeah, and I just pulled up so this was one of the slides at conference. You can see kind of what they see here, what they're saying about the text on the photo being Arial or Times, single font usage. You can see it's not touching any of the product. They made that very clear. They do not want any text over product. So you can't put it on the top of a picture of your nails. And you can see that's less than a third. And then this is what they recommend for putting your name on it. At the bottom in kind of its own text box. All right. Australia and New Zealand. So everybody knows we're launching in Australia and New Zealand. The official launch date is October 1st. And if you've qualified for the incentive special to enroll people early, it's September 15th. They're going to have their own things available to them. As of right now, Nail Art Studio, Style Box, Lacquer Remover, and Nail Cleanser are not available to them. The Lacquer Remover and Nail Cleanser is because it has to be shipped ground still at this point, so there's no way we could get it to them. And then the Style Box and NAS is not available yet. Their starter kits are going to be $143 in Australia and $159 in New Zealand, and $22 and $24 for wraps, and $22 and $24 for lacquers as well. So that's all because of the conversion rates, just like how in Canada they're a little more expensive. They are going to be having a distribution center there, so the orders will be shipped locally. And there's a training webinar that's tomorrow night, July 31st. As of right now, we cannot sell them anything in Australia or New Zealand or sponsor them until the official launch. And we really don't want anybody to try to work around this because that's just going to mess things up for everybody. There is a cross-border sponsorship form available in the Dash. It will cost $30. You only have to pay that once, and that just makes you eligible to cross-sponsor somebody in Australia or New Zealand. And I personally don't have anybody lined up yet, but I'm still going to fill out that form just in case. That way, if I do find somebody who wants to join, that they can. And I was just reading on one of the leader pages, don't just start randomly messaging people in Australia, like search Facebook for Australia or whatever, because they're getting inundated a lot by some not so professional consultants who are trying to get them to join their teams. And you want to make sure you're doing this the right way and that we're not giving Jamberry a bad name in Australia or in New Zealand. You can definitely reach out to contacts you already have and see maybe if they're not interested, if their friends are, but go through them first. And direct contacts to the interest site. We can post that for you again. From that interest site, they can put their name on a list. They're going to get a free sample, and they'll be getting emails with updates. You can show application, and you can hold opportunity events, but you cannot sell them anything yet. And you can see right on the bottom that it's jamberrynails.com.au for Australia and jamberrynails.co.nz for New Zealand. So we really want to make sure we do this the right way, and if you do it the right way, Steph's going to talk about how you can be rewarded.
Okay, so you have the ability, all of us do, to earn a trip to Australia and New Zealand yourself. So when they go over there for the launch tour in February 2016, you have the ability to go with them. So what this means is you have to fill out the cross-border sponsorship form, and in the first 90 days of our launch, so October, November, and December, you each earn 1 point when you have a level 1 in Australia or New Zealand who reaches a fast start. So if they hit the fast start, guess what? You get a point. If you earn 10 points, you get an exclusive pin. And I can tell you exclusive pins are crazy special. Especially like at conferences and stuff, everybody kind of checks each other's nails and then they check their pins. The top 3 cross-border builders. So those top 3 people in the company who have the most level 1 recruits hit fast start number 1, they will get to invite a guest, and they get to go with the executive team for the official Australia and New Zealand launch in the February 2016. And I can tell you, Jamberry doesn't do anything small, so they definitely will spoil whoever gets to go, and I'm super jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be me, and that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. But I would love someone on my team to go.
That would be awesome. I'm going to stop the speech share now so I can show you the pins, because, girls, we're not joking about these pins. So this is what we got for at conference with our information, and then you get any ribbons. So I got speaker because I spoke, and then I got top achiever because I got 24 recruits in the year. But we show you some of the pins that we earned. So that top one is Jamberry Espanol, because Steph and I went to the Spanish or the Hispanic training breakout session, so they gave us a pin for that. This pin right here was for donating $10 to the Autism Fund. The Be Beautiful leadership training, that was the opening leadership event. Then on this side, I have my Fast Start Achievers pin that I put on, application specialist pin. We just had to put a wrap on and show that we knew how to do that, and we got that super cute pin. Life is too short to have naked nails. We got that from our elite exec. And then the Be You, Be Beautiful, this was the pin that was in our bags when we got to conference. And we did get a free bag. It's super cute. It looks like this. So there's lots and lots of perks, girls, to going to conference. Definitely recommend that if you can make it happen, to make it happen, because it's going to really reinvigorate everything about you and your business, and we're kind of selfish and want to hang out with you too. So I think that was the last training slide. Does anybody have any questions for us while you have us here about conference, about what you can expect, or about anything that we have shown you? Just realize how dark it is here. Ooh. Nothing? All right, girls. Well, whatever day of the week it is. Is it Thursday? I'm still on a JamCon hangover. Have a fabulous Thursday night. And remember, just reach out to us if you have any questions.
Hi. Hey, thanks for coming.
Adios.